So we will now, because of the idolaters believe in Allah, we should now condemn Allah. Someone even said that even the idol worshippers, they call their gods Ilah. Ah, God, why are you people so dumb like this? In English language, idols are called God. God. But the way you distinguish that this is an idol is that they use the small letter word. When you see the small letter God, then automatically you know that this is referring to an idol. When you see the big letter God, you know this is referring to God Almighty. In Arabic language, they don't have small letter and big letter, but they also have idols that the polytheists worship. So if they want to call their idols, they call them Ilah, and the plural is Aliha, the one that Englishman will use gods. They won't use Alihas, they won't use Ilahs, they will use Aliha, meaning gods or idols. But when they want to talk about the real God, the one who deserves to be worshipped, because the meaning of Allah is Al-Ma'bud bi-Haqqin, the one who really deserves to be worshipped. When they want to talk about him, then they put the definite article before it. Allah, Al-Ilah, the God that deserves to be worshipped. Al-Ma'bud bi-Haqqin, the real one that deserves to be worshipped. So confusing Ilah and Allah is an ignorance from your end. And if you are ignorant about something, then you keep quiet. You don't come out and talk with limited knowledge on a subject that you don't know about. So to the idol worshippers, the idols, those small idols that you call gods in English language, they call them Ilah. And the plural is Aliha. But when you want to talk about God, the mighty God, the real God that deserves to be worshipped, the one that you will write in capital letter God, they call him Allah. So if the idol worshippers, if they use God for their gods, so why are you not telling me that because the idol worshippers in Arabic language, they also use Ilah for their own gods, then for that reason Allah is also a god? Like, what are you even trying to eat at? What are you even saying? The question we have that you should respond to is that the attributes of Allah as described in the Quran, does it comply with what God Almighty describes himself with in the Bible? God Almighty describes himself in the Bible as the all-powerful, all-supreme, the owner of dominions in the heavens and the earth, the one who has no limitations in his power, in his might, the one who has no beginning of days nor end of days. This is the way God describes himself in the Bible. Now go to the Quran and bring the description, the attributes, the qualities of Almighty Allah, and tell us if it doesn't relate. So I don't have issue with linguistics. I don't have issue with you are calling him Allah, me I'm calling him God. For that reason they are different. How are they different? You are calling Jesus Jesus. Did Jesus know that he's called Jesus? In his native language they call him Yeshua. They call him Yeshua. But you translated his name to Jesus. But we don't have issue with you because we don't have linguistic problem. We know that al-ibra bil ma'ani wal haqa'iq la bi musammayat wal alfaz. What we want to look into is the meaning and what you intend, not the name. Because you can give someone a beautiful name and the meaning behind it is bad. So if you're telling me that Jesus and Yeshua are the same thing, but Allah and God are not the same thing, because Allah is Arabic, God is English, don't you see that you have a problem? Don't you see that something is wrong? So yes, we believe in Allah, and we believe that he has different names across different locations. Different tribes call him by different names. But inasmuch the attributes aligns, the attributes is perfect, describing him as the one who doesn't have partner, as the one who has no limitations, as the one who has no restrictions in his power, as the one who owns the dominion over everything, no beginning of days nor the end of days, then he is the same, irrespective of the name that you call him, inasmuch the name aligns with his majesty, inasmuch the name and the attribute aligns with his power and honor and glory, then it's the same. So stop bringing linguistic issues into this subject matter, that they worship Allah, we worship God. Your Arab Christian brothers, once again, they have no name to call God in their language except Allah. And that is why every Arabic Bible, I use the word every Every Arabic Bible, King James Version in Arabic, New International Version, all Arabic Bibles, there's no other name that is used for God and that can be used for God in Arabic language other than Allah. So if you have the guts to come out and tell your audience that Allah is a demon, then to your Arab Christian brothers, you have blasphemed against the name of the Lord. Because the name of the Lord in their language is Allah. So be careful. Be very careful. If you want to argue about religion, know your limitations. Don't come out and be blaspheming against the name of your Creator. Because it shows that you are ignorant and you are arrogant at the same time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.